Hello and welcome to the show. We start this week's FailRace episode on GTA 5 with a clip from a CQR mile doing one of the later missions, trying to shoot down a police helicopter. I love how the guy in the side of the helicopter sort of runs out into the bullets as he's trying to get out. The helicopter's going down, however, it wants to have the last laugh and kamikazes into the entire team, taking the lot of them out. Not the greatest outcome of that one. Still on GTA 5, this one from Nathan McCain too, driving around on the beach. I like the colours on this Z-Type, good looking car. Apparently, you don't want to be running over the sunbathers. It turns out one of them's Wolverine, and so strong, throws the car up into the air, and he managed to land it, but still. Now, we've seen this mission before, one of the early clips. We've seen this mission before, with cars being flung off dead bodies, and sure enough, we're going to have almost identical situation. You go to look up to shoot at the people as a car is rolling towards your face. I'm not sure what it is about that particular area, but more dead bodies are causing problems for cars. GTA 5 again with a Jester racing around a track, bounces off a tire. I'm not sure how the physics of that one work. It's going forwards and then suddenly flipping and then a big explosion. Not sure how it works, but the bad day for the Jester. We've got a clip from its Gek messing about on his motorbike, and there's a cyclist sort of just riding, minding his own business. Apparently forgotten how to bike. That's not, you don't turn into the big concrete thing. The concrete thing doesn't move. We're on to the crew with some more Dodges that are doing strange things. This one from Snow Raider 12. It's just driving around, is parked up. Go to have a look at his phone. And apparently that is all it takes to fire the Dodge into space. That's some serious height. Look at it go. I'm still not sure how any of that makes any sense at all, but apparently Dodges are magic, and then it plummets through a building. Another Dodge, this time we've got a Viper, from Knight's Viper, with the crew physics being a bit shonky. Yet again, we're running away from the police, this time around, trying to escape. Goes on the footpath, and as his car's kind of wheeling over a bump, I think it was a police car that was coming out of the junction, he clipped, and that sends the Viper into space, and then a bunch of other Dodges catch him. It's, Dodges have magical properties. We seem to have learned this over the last 2 weeks. Dodges have quite magical properties. On Forza 5, for this next one, Indianapolis has thrown up some issues before in this series, and sure enough, this skyline gets things a little bit wrong out of the final turn, has a big spin, and in the pit lane. That's not the conventional way of entering the pit, but I guess it works, and I don't think he would. I don't think he quite got caught for speeding either in the pit lane. It's on Forza 5 from Der Integra Racing at Bathurst, and we see the dangers of the chase. Yes, it is quite a dangerous corner at the best of times. Made even more dangerous, the car in front has an off and starts rolling. The Diablo does his best to avoid it, and in trying to avoid it, he too has an off and starts rolling, and the Camaro's fine. It's the chase is a dangerous corner. The chase is a very dangerous corner, as them guys have proved. We're on to Horizon 2, a clip from Rare Gliscor 1 at Lamborghini Murcielago. Off-roading doesn't really work as it flips and amazingly fits through a couple of bushes, and it's still twisting and rolling and flipping, and I'm really hoping that it sticks the landing. Almost, not quite. It was a solid attempt at a stunt, just slightly failed on the landing there. Next from Trans Am Cam, again on Horizon 2, driving the Aston Martin 177. Don't see this car that much. Gets it a little bit wrong, a little bit sideways, clips the rock on the inside of the cliff, and a double barrel roll. I give that a solid 8.2. We've seen a few cars barrel roll, but that was a very smooth landing. But stunt of the week on a Horizon goes to King Rizal and some numbers I didn't have time to see on Horizon 2, with a Land Rover Defender flying through the dock area, doing a front flip and landed it perfectly. I'm giving that a 9.5. That's it's very rare you see a car ever do a front flip, but the Defender got away with it. And finally, from a Simon Racer on R Factor, we have another ludicrous NASCAR crash, causing all manner of problems. It appears the AIs are not really being particularly cautious. We need more cautions, it seems, in NASCAR. Again, one car caused this. One car had a spin on whatever turn number that would be. One car. And everything else is just ploughing into it. I also love how there's just another random smash going on. There's fire spewing out of that car. I also love how there's a train going on where one of the cars is trying to push his broken friend back to the pit. There we go. He's trying to push his broken friend, and the broken friend is slightly on fire, sort of on fire in the everywheres. But no, he's going to push him back to the pit lane. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. And then there's another whole group of cars. The lovely train has now been completely destroyed. More vehicles are broken. I've lost count of how many cars have been completely and utterly destroyed in this. And this group of cars here that were just in the smash are now slow. The vehicles behind are not really paying attention. And there's just, you can't go around them. Let's just go underneath them. That's a perfectly viable overtaking strategy, it seems. In NASCAR, that is a lot of broken bits. That is an awful lot of broken bits. Anyway, that is it for this week's episode of FailRace. If you have clips you would like to submit to future episodes, then you can go to our forums. There will be a link in the description at the very top. There is a official events section for clip submission, and all the rules on how to submit stuff can be found in there. That's it from me, though, so thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.